Rasmus, you guys were in total control going into the third period. What happened late?
Panic attack. We haven't been in this situation. We got panicked. The puck bounces their way, and I don't know.
Rasmus, take me through on the overtime. Were you almost pushing too much at that point? You get caught up and they get the 2-on-1 the other way?
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I try to play the puck, and then it's a 2-on-1, and then they score.
Hey, Ras, this game, the last couple of games, do you guys feel like you're starting to get closer to the way that Don wants you guys to play? I mean, what do you guys think as a group? How do you feel about that style of play and the system that he's put together here?
It's great. You saw it for 2 periods. We were dominating the game. But then we just back off and let they do whatever they want. We can't do that. I mean, against Boston, we played. We had a couple good plays, and this game, 2 periods, played really good, and then 4 goals in the 1 period. It's unacceptable.
Rasmus, were you guys feeling more confident in the second period than you had in a while? It just seemed like you guys were a lot more confident. You were making plays with confidence. That's what it looked like from here. Did you feel that way on the ice?
For sure. We play a different style. We play with the puck. We want to have support. We can really feel it. These 2 first period, we were making really good plays, and the guys were having confidence, and we created a lot of scoring chances. So yeah.
Rasmus, you're all NHL players. You've all played at high levels, many of you for a long time. How does an entire team develop panic attacks? I mean, you guys have played a lot of hockey in your lives.
Yeah. The situation we are in right now, you can imagine.
Thank you, Rasmus.
Brandon, you guys have put together 40 minutes, 2 games in a row, and haven't been able to close. Just how shocking was that third period tonight, and what happened?
Really, any words, to be honest. I think it's you go through a stretch like this. You blame systems, you blame coaches, you blame other lines. You blame all this thing. But I mean, I think in the end, we're all. You got to be an NHL player. You go up 3-0 like that, and especially as desperate as we are to just get 2 points, it's embarrassing. I know, this whole stretch is embarrassing, but especially tonight, like that's any team in the NHL, I don't care who you are, that's a win. Tough bounces, sure, here or there. But you can never give, I don't really have many words, to be honest, on that third there, but you've seen the energy, you've seen the jump, and how positive those periods are. Boston, we gave a good run there tonight, the first 40, like you said, but third period, you just got to be desperate. Guys, I don't know if you try to feel sorry for each other, or we got to just find a way there. That's unacceptable.
Brandon, when they get to 3-2, is there just a feeling of here we go again? I mean, what happens there?
I just think every time the opposing team scores a goal, it's the same way. It's even if 3-1, it's here we go, or it's just that's the kind of, I don't know if that's the mood that just keeps cycling through our team here. Or I mean, yeah, it's 3-2, but you still got to focus. You still got the lead. You take a couple penalties, you got to kill them off and pull a goalie. We just got to be better. That's. Obviously 17 games or whatnot, but that's got to be better on our part. That's players. That's completely, the 20 guys on the ice. That's brutal.
Brandon, what do you guys what do you guys do in that situation? I mean, you mentioned that you should be playing desperate. You guys should have nothing to lose at this point. So, what's the talk like on the bench? In the third period. In moments like that.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, like even when the start of the season, like it's honestly the room and the locker room, sorry, and the bench has been a lot better. Guys are trying to keep each other positive and bump each other up. Our focus is you have one good shift, you want to follow it up for that next line that has that, and you keep following that cycle, and that's what we're trying to do. It's just you can't let up. You let up a goal, we got to just refocus and get back at it. We own them the first two periods. Why can't we finish them? Like we just got to be better. That's it.
Brandon, am I wrong? After your goal, it looked to me like you were confident on the goal. It looked like the whole team was confident. Now, I kind of thought to myself then, this looks like a different team to me. You guys look like you have some confidence in what Donnie's trying to teach you guys. Did I miss that, or was I right on that?
No, I think like you see the guys, you see the players we got on our team. Like it's not like, yeah, our record's terrible, but like we got some good, confident, like skilled players. Like we got to play fast. You've seen some like instances where we're playing fast, we're playing quick, we're playing skilled, getting the puck. Like you see how we play when we're at a good level and competing well. So like you see that we have it. It's just you got to maintain it. You got to win a hockey game. It's been 18 games. Like find a way. Like that's all I could tell you guys.
Okay, thank you very much. Whether you've been an assistant coach with this team or now interim coach, what is it that does not allow them to sustain what they need to through 60 minutes? And worse than that, when adversity strikes, for one reason or another, they just nosedive?
Well, you can't move forward if you don't let go of what you're saying. So I'm not going to speak on what's been in the past. We have to continue to push forward. When I spoke to the team a week ago, I said in 1 week, we'll be a better team than we were or than we are today. I said that at that time, and we are a better team than we were 1 week ago. Our players feel it. They sense it. They know it. So what you referenced at the start, if you're asking that as a question, you let go of that. You don't drag that in. You don't bring that in game to game. You move on. And that's just how the business works. It's how life works. If you hang on to the negative will keep coming up. But, we know we're going to be dragged into everything in the past. This is an accumulation of you. But we can't allow that to happen. We've got to worry about the next game in front of us, the next shift, the next play, the next opportunity.
Don, Rasmus Dahlin just said the team had a panic attack, and that's what it looked like watching the game. My question would be, these aren't kids. These are NHL players who've achieved at high levels in their lives. How does a NHL team go through panic attacks like the one we just saw?
Well, he said that, and you're referencing it, but we made mistakes. We made simple mistakes. I wouldn't call it panic. I mean, if we hit the open net, we would be talking about panic. So we made bad decisions. We made some mistakes under pressure. I wouldn't say we panicked. That is going a little bit too far. We didn't retreat. We stayed active. We stayed aggressive. We just didn't make the right decisions. Maybe we got a little excited and we made the wrong decisions. I just went through some clips, and it looked to me we got a little overexcited and lost our game in the process of being overexcited. But I don't think there was panic in the sense of fear that maybe there has been. And you reference how do the NHL, don't forget they're playing against NHL players. So, what we saw transpire out there, you're going to see in the NHL playoffs, in the Stanley Cup final. It's the exact same thing. It's NHL players against NHL players. So, these situations play out, as you said. Sometimes we assess our team and we forget about the others overall. And obviously they have some serious skill over there and can make a lot out of a little. And they made the most out of their opportunity tonight. But I don't feel like we panicked. I feel like we have a tough time explaining it. And your reflex when you try to explain it is, we panicked. But the actions didn't say that to me.
Don, do you have an update on Dylan Cousins? And second of all, those first two periods, I mean, when it comes to systems and execution, what about it made you guys a confident team? It made you create time and space and really look like the team that, you played your potential a little bit, clearly, in the first two.
Well, we're I wouldn't say that in a sense of to our potential, but maybe our potential at the moment, yes. But we want to present to the group ways to become better. Obviously we needed to become better as a group, and again bringing clarity to how. And I've spoken after the last 3 games and said we're starting to control more segments of a game, and we need our guys to identify with what are we doing in that segment that we're controlling, that we can dictate a little bit more and replicating it over and over. And there's we are starting to see that collectively, as we have another video session, we had more than a morning skate today. We had a practice today. We just don't have time to practice. Other teams can have a morning skate. So we're putting more into that from a standpoint of developing and progressing. And that is what I felt you're referring to, that you saw tonight, was a team that's starting to find its way, find its identity, to play together, make it hard on its opponent. Some clarity in that regard.
Don, what do you say to the team after a loss like this? I mean, the guys are clearly just dismayed. They're dejected. I mean, how do you kind of pick them up, I guess?
Well, I don't want to say anything to them after. I think they should feel what they feel, and we should discuss it tomorrow, and let the emotions run. Maybe they get the best of guys, but let them run. And tomorrow we need to bring some clarity to it. What was within our control that we relinquished control of, and we'll go through that. And again, we speak so often about confidence in sports, regardless of this situation. And that's what we can take from this game. Unfortunately, that's all you can take from this game is did this experience make us better? So now it's our job to make certain that happened, because we went through it. So let's immerse ourselves in the whole experience. If some guys think we panicked, then we'll discuss that. But I think we're getting in that a real good process of that. Again, with the focus on everything helps us improve. And if you just keep going in that direction and you don't buy in anything else that can drag you down with all negative that's out there, you will improve. So we'll go about that process again with respect to what just happened.
Don, in the overtime, was it just a case of you got to get a little better balance of going for it and trying to win the game and just not getting caught?
Yeah, the word you use there is balance. There was no balance. We can use that to learn, and we have to learn fast. There was we pressed too much. I mean, again, if you look at that, there was no panic there. We just were trying to score too darn bad. So we didn't read situations. We lost our patience. We were just trying to score. So there was an inability to read plays, and there was no calm, obviously. Aggression, that's something good to see. But again, we'll use that. If we started backwards, we'd obviously use that one first.
Don, is Dylan Cousins going to be out a while?
I hope not. I don't have a report on it from side of severity. I did hear what the upper body injury, and there's a range of timetables for that. So I hope not. I mean, I'm with you. I haven't found any information out. I'll go find out a little bit more now, and we'll have a follow up in the morning on it for you guys.
Thank you very much, Don.
Good night, all.